Hello, omies. I'm Simquoya, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Family Dynamics Challenge. So, I just want to preface this episode really quickly with a statement. I recorded this on Saturday night, I believe, and recorded the whole entire episode. Like, everything was going great. And then once I finished and I clicked stop recording, I looked down and saw that my microphone was muted the entire time. So here I am having a blast recording. Like, when I tell you guys this episode, everything that could have possibly happened in this episode happened. So now you're probably wondering, who is this chick with the blonde hair? Why is she in their house? This is Fallon's sister, Fatima. So she's Fallon's older sister, and she actually lives in Mount Komarebi, but she came over to Oasis Springs because, as you guys know from the last video, Reese and Fallon are having trouble getting pregnant. So at least I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the last video, because after the vacation, that's the reason that I kind of rushed their marriage and had them. I was going to have them have a courthouse wedding anyway, but I was going to let them get engaged first and, marinate in that and take like engagement photos. But I thought she got pregnant on vacation because, there was a lot of woohoo going on. And as you see right here, they can still try for a baby. So she is not pregnant. So her sister is a doula. So she just came over here because she knows a really good midwife way out in the country from where they live. So about like a 50 minute drive, and she's just going to take them out there. And I know that's like really far, like you could have just gave the address, but her sister is coming out here to be support for Fallon because she's been really sad about the fact that they haven't been able to conceive yet. And the hopes is that they get pregnant soon so that her sister Fatima can be here to assist with the birth and after the birth. So if any of you are familiar with doulas and what they do, they do more than just support you, like leading up to your birth and during your labor and delivery. They also support you after the birth as well, because there's technically a 4th trimester when you're pregnant, which is the recovery, which is very intense and people don't talk about it a lot. And as new parents, sometimes you need an additional hand, whether that's someone to cook a meal or clean up for you, or maybe you need somebody to be on hand to change a diaper while you take a nap and watch the baby or something like that. So that is what her sister Fatima is here for. Yeah, so right now we're going into the office to get rid of Fallon's meditation, I was about to call it a table, meditation seat, to give Fatima a bed. So since she's staying here, we're not going to be bootleg and make her sleep on the couch. We're going to give her a bed, and this office is going to be a kid's room eventually. So we're going to have to make this a bedroom anyway. So I got to decide where in the house we want to put the office. Oh, you know what? We could probably turn the garage into an office. And for generation 2, the child is going to have to live in the basement. So I have been thinking about that, and I decided that I think I'm going to make like a small hallway in the garage that leads down to what would be the basement. And I kind of want to make the basement like a little mini apartment. Probably not a full apartment. I think that whoever their child is going to be like, Dad, like, can we renovate the basement? I really want to make it like an apartment down here. And he's going to be like, no. We have a full kitchen upstairs. You do not need another kitchen downstairs. And they're going to be like, Dad, but please. And he's going to say, no, you can come up every day and have dinner with your family. Like, if you want to stay here and live here, then that's what you're just going to have to do. So I feel like that's going to be the conversation that they're going to have. So hold on to that. Hopefully in a couple of episodes. Well, actually, I don't know how long it's going to take for the children to grow up to become teenagers and young adults, but that time will come if they can never get pregnant. So I'm just looking for the bed, and so we're just going to skip past this and hop on to whatever is next. You guys, I finally broke down and downloaded the Cuddle mod, and do you see what I see? Do you see this cuteness? Do you see what? Oh my gosh, I'm never taking this mod out of my game. Like, I'm just not. And I'm having everybody buy a lottery ticket today because I just feel lucky this episode. And I'm having Reese take a picture of his food for his Simstagram. And look at Fallon. she put her brownie right here in the way. Her hand is in the way. And he's like, you know what? This is going to be like a, Simstagram versus reality type of picture. He's going to have a little personal relatability moment, like when your wife, puts her brownies in your picture or something like that. Yeah, he's just going to have a little relatability moment for Simstagram, because I do want him to, I would love if he can become like a famous chef, so that way his restaurant can hold more weight and we can have like a big hoorah around the grand opening, because he's a sought after celebrity chef who's opening a restaurant in his local hometown. Like, I like that story idea, especially with him writing a cookbook as well. So if he's going on the speaking of the restaurant, thank you all for voting on the restaurant names. So Garden of Eden won by a landslide. There's like one comment for Let Us Eat, and on my Twitter poll, it was like, let's see, 25% of the poll I think was like for Let Us Eat, and everything else was for Garden of Eden. So I was not expecting for Garden of Eden to like win that heavily, but based on how well you guys know Reese, you felt that Garden of Eden was best for him, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I liked both names. I thought they were both cute and clever, and I do want them to have a garden at the restaurant. So it's perfectly fitting, because I want it to be like a community garden there. And so I imagine on days when like they're not open, maybe the kids can start like a little gardening club and like come and do gardening on the weekends before the restaurant opens or something like that. Super cute. And now we just got to the midwife's office, and this cute little doctor's office was created by Ocean Sims. I'll link her YouTube video where she created it below, and I love it so much. Right now coming out the door is the front desk assistant. Her name is Tasha. So I made this sim, but I did not make the doctor. Hello Avocado, whose save file I play in most of the time, she made that sim. I changed the doctor's name to Melody because her name was actually Fallon. And so I was like, wow, that is so funny that the doctor's name is Fallon and so is my sim. So I changed the doctor's name so we just didn't have two Fallons, because that was going to be confusing. But I absolutely love Ocean's build because my grandma actually had a doctor who worked out of her home. She had a black doctor, a black woman, and my grandma would take me to the doctor with her. I would sit in the living room and like read my books or like play with my toys or whatever I would do. And it was always such like a comforting and fun moment and experience to like go to the doctor's office with my grandma and like just sit on a couch in like this living room and just kind of wait on her there. So this build gives me like intense nostalgia. I love it so much. And I was like, I definitely envision this for being where their midwife works. And so right now, typically Tasha would be the one sitting here checking them in, getting everything together, but she's outside on her lunch. Her homegirl Fatima is in town, so she is like, oh girl, I'm about to be on my lunch, let's go walk down the street, let's take a stroll, let's have some lunch. But Melody is checking them in, which is absolutely fine because she is their midwife, so she's just having that first intimate conversation with them, like, okay, tell me about yourself, tell me about your medical history, tell me about your goals with parenthood and da da this, da da that, what would you like to do? Okay, cool, Fatima's your doula, I love that, glad you have a doula, you're working on your birth plan, all those great things. So Reese is just kind of going on and just telling her more stuff about them and what they're looking for and before their appointment. So I'm going to have them go into the room and sit down, and when I get them in this room, I was trying to get a really good angle to take a picture, but the medical room is kind of small, so I was struggling for that, so I apologize for me moving the camera all around. But yeah, so we're gonna get to that in a second. And I love these beds. I was going to switch it out for more of like a chase lounge type thing, but the bed is absolutely fine because two Sims can sit on that. And when I had my midwife when I was pregnant, we had like, instead of having the regular like doctor table thing that you sit on, they had a lounge chair in there. So I felt like the bed was fitting, for in a midwifery practice. And so Melody is just going to kind of recommend to them, like, well, you, based off of your health records, you're both healthy Sims. I don't see anything wrong with you guys internally. I'm going to suggest that, Fallon, you track your cycle, look at your ovulation days, and make sure that you guys are trying on, closer. Then there's such a small window of opportunity when you can actually get pregnant, so it's going to be important for you to monitor that. And she's like, come back once you think you've been successful and all that other stuff. So I'm assuming she went out there and she saw a book like, hey, so I saw this book of all these different labor positions, and I actually am interested in a home water birth. Like, what do you say about that? And Melody is like, oh yes, that is absolutely something that we can do. A water birth is such a peaceful way to bring a new baby into the world. It's a great experience for mother, father, and child. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend. So I know that Melody just told them that they need to look at their ovulation time and see when that is, when they should be trying for a baby. But they're just so excited and pumped about that visit. They're just going to go ahead and get straight to it right now. Like, you know what? I'm feeling good today. We bought a lottery ticket. Let's just go ahead and try it. I really miss the Sims 2 days, like after you had a successful woohoo and you would get the little cradle music that it was successful. And oh my gosh, y'all, the next most fertile day is coming up in 1 day. We are definitely getting pregnant this episode, and I am so hyped for it. Like, yay. Okay, so look at that. She is pumped. I am excited about it. And Reese just unlocked the close-knit lifestyle, which is a first for me because my Sims always get the people person one. So Sims living a close-knit lifestyle prefer to form deep connections with a small circle of friends. To acquire or maintain this lifestyle, a Sim should keep their friend count between 1 and 3 Sims whilst seeking to deepen the relationships they do have. And I think that is very fitting for Reese because if you remember in his intro episode, I talked about how he left his career in aerospace mathematics, and the friends that he had in that career field were pretty judgy. Like, why would you want to leave this great career to become a chef? Like, you want to play in the kitchen? And Reese feels like it's way more than that. It's not just playing in the kitchen. It's not just playing in the dirt with like vegetables and fruits and things like that. It's definitely changing lives and impacting a culture. And he decided to leave that world and leave his superficial friends and find something more meaningful, which he has found in Fallon. And yeah, he wants to start a family. So I think him being a close-knit Sim is very appropriate. So I like that a lot. And now Reese is going on his jog. He's going to go jog and show you guys where our new restaurant is going to be. So, oh my gosh, what is wrong with you, girl? Are you pregnant? So the restaurant is actually going to be in this neighborhood. He definitely wanted something that was going to have like a local community feel. Why not get this abandoned lot right here in the neighborhood? Okay, you guys, so here is the future of Garden of Eden. Isn't it nice? I mean, no, it's terrible right now, but that's okay. We're gonna make renovations, and we're gonna have a nice, beautiful, lush garden here. The restaurant is gonna be cute and quaint. Like, it's gonna be a vibe, y'all. It's gonna be a vibe. Believe in the vision. So Reese is just sitting here looking at his phone, like looking into contractors that he wants to hire to bring this bad boy to life, and I'm so excited. So this is the beginning. Just hold on to this, okay? Hold on to this vision. It's gonna get better. Believe me. What is... Oh, did I not... Oh, that's what happened. Okay, so I clicked on the toilet and I saw that she could throw up. So that was it. I was like, you know what? She has the option to throw up. I haven't seen that before. I mean, I've seen it in the game, but not with Fallon. So we are definitely about to take this pregnancy test. I thought in this scene that she already took it, but girl, quit cleaning. Who cares? We need to get on... Okay, yeah, cleaning is cute and all, but you have got to take this pregnancy test. So I imagine that she texts Reese like, are you still running? I'm about to take the test. Like, please come home. Like, I want you here when I find out. Look, Fatima's running too. So she's like, did you get her text? Did you get her text? So they're running inside like, what's the news? And she's like, we're pregnant. Yay, I'm so excited. Y'all, you do not know how sad I was because they weren't getting pregnant. Like, I was hurt over that. So for them to, like, my cheeks hurt now. Like, you should have seen me when I was recording this live on Saturday. And so I'm still just as excited as I was on Saturday about them being pregnant. Look at her little bum. I'm so thrilled. Like, these kids need to come like yesterday. I am so excited. Okay, so Fallon is officially breaking the news to Reese right now. And she's like, babe, I took the test. And guess what? We're pregnant. And so Reese is like, did you see his chin rumbling or whatever? He was about to cry. So he is like, he looked at me. He was like, yo, watch her. We're pregnant. Yay. I'm so happy for them. Like, look at that face. This is a daddy to be, all right? Like, he is so excited. This is everything that they've been wanting for so long. And I'm so happy for them. Okay, so now Fallon is outside breaking the news to her sister. She's like, Fatima, you are our good luck charm, girl. Like, I'm pregnant. And so Fatima is like, oh yes, I knew you would, girl. Now we have to work on your birth plan and we have to go over baby names and the whole shebang. Like, we have to do all the things. Like, they are so excited. We're all so excited. This is such a happy moment. And I was super excited, so I hopped in the cast really quick so that I could update Fallon's outfits and give her that real maternity lookbook. Okay, so today is Independence Day and it's Power Conservation Day, but we don't need those problems right now. Any other day that would be fine, but I am planning for them to have their first dinner party today to celebrate the, their pregnancy and to go ahead and just knock one of these dinner parties off of the list because we have to get 5 gold level dinner parties as a part of this challenge. So since it's a holiday and they want to celebrate and do all that stuff anyway, I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and do the first one because we've done none yet. So I think that today we'll do a gender reveal and invite some people over, but we need power for that to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and cheat that power conservation and instantly repeal it. And look at this. This kid, okay, so like I was so upset, right? Literally the dinner party starts at 3 or 4, I think. And Reese just got eaten by a freaking cow plant. Now he's uncomfortable and drained. Oh my gosh, the cow plant swallowed him whole. He hasn't even started cooking yet. And look at who's at the door. Do you see who I see? Because I see her. It's Isabel. So in my mind, I'm thinking that Isabel must have seen on Simstagram the good news that, they're finally pregnant after, trying and having trouble, and how they're going to have a gender reveal soon. And he's going to update his audience or whatever on Instagram. And Fatima is like, oh, I know that girl in at the door. I know that's not that Isabel that you told me about. So, and what's wrong with her? Is she pregnant? Who got her pregnant? Maybe she's got something else going on, but I don't know what that was all about. Ooh, and then not Isabel over here shouting the unmentionables at our front door. And where is she going? She better be leaving. And Fatima's interaction left. No, she's going. Oh no, see, what you're not about to do is go stress out the pregnant woman. That's what you're not going to do. I'm so sick and tired of Isabel. Don't go waving at her face trying to be all sweet now. Nope. So she is over here. Fallon is like, what is this woman doing at my house, in my backyard, talking to me? And then why does Fallon haven't apologized? Maybe from their last interaction. So she's gonna ask Isabel what her problem is. She's gonna say, Isabel, you and Reese are over. Like, you barely even started. Like, I'm so angry. I'm pregnant. I don't need these troubles. Like, Fallon has already had enough of a time trying to get pregnant. So now that she is pregnant, did you see that? Isabel had a broken heart over her head. She's like, girl, why are you here starting problems? Don't be coming over here talking about how Reese broke your heart. You are a married woman, and so is Fallon. Like, Fallon is trying to keep her cool. She's got Fatima, that cow just ate Reese. I need you to come over here and handle Isabel, because Fallon cannot stress herself out. I don't need any tense buffs. I don't need none of that right now. Oh my gosh. So she's over here like, he broke your heart. Okay, so what, girl? You need to go home to your husband before I break you. So So that's right, Isabel, you get out of here, because Fatima is like, my sister can't fight you because she's pregnant, but I'll throw these hands, okay? You haven't seen nothing yet. So she's like, why is everybody... I need y'all to leave the cow plant alone. I'm gonna throw the cow plant in the inventory because this cow is stressing me out. It's 2:00. I don't remember what time I set the event to start at, like maybe 3, maybe 4, but Reese hasn't even started cooking yet. Oh my gosh, he has to make the cake. Oh no. Okay. The party is literally starting right now or close to it. So I just did a really quick, Isabel, if you don't get off our property, I promise I will MCC exit you out of the game. Yes, just send our girl home before we have a tombstone on our lot, because we don't want that either. And then we're gonna have to release her spirit to the whatever the world is called. I don't remember. Oh my gosh. And see, look at this. Isabel has pissed Fallon off. The baby shower starts in 20 minutes. She's very angry. She's having a mood swing. This is not what we needed. I need to go and grab the meditation seat out of the inventory so she can calm down before this baby shower, because oh my gosh, Fallon is not going to be able to talk to Reese about it right now because he has to make the cake, he has to make the food for their event. But she is going to have to talk to him. Like, I don't know why this woman is still an issue. You know, like, we're married now, we're about to have kids. This woman can't keep coming to our house, Reese. Like, you have to do something about this. So, oh gosh, are we ready to start? No, we're not. But I wish there was a way to like ensure nobody eats your cake before you're ready, because it's not like it's a birthday cake or anything, so we can't put candles and stuff on it. So I'm just gonna put it in Reese's inventory, and we'll just sit it out on the table like after he cooks the other food. So literally the baby gender reveal is starting. Fallon is in here meditating. She is trying to find her zen and calm back down because, ooh, child, that Isabel has stressed her out, and she is like, I've got to remain cool. I gotta remain cool for my child. Okay, so the gender reveal party is already starting out to be total chaos because Reese here decided to, instead of cooking on the grill, he was going to take some of the cake out of his inventory and start to eat it. That is not what you were supposed to do, Reese. That is not what you were supposed to do. And in case you just saw the name of the cake, then you know what we're having. So the element of surprise is officially gone. Thanks, Reese. You ruined it for everybody. But, you know, we're just going to pretend that's not there. We're going to have him come over here and resume cooking so that they can have... Why was she uncomfortable? Did she get eaten by the cow plant too? Okay, I don't know what happened to Fatima, but... anyway, all of their guests are here. I believe, yes, some of them are still outside. The rest of them are inside. And so we're just going to have Fallon call everybody over to the backyard. So Fallon, if you saw earlier, she had a lot of hearts around the traditions for this holiday. So she really wants to do the fire pit outside. So we bought a fire pit so they can do that. They're supposed to cook out on the grill. They're supposed to, I think, do holiday like celebratory type things. They're supposed to dance. So we got a radio. So, you know, we're about to get it popping. And so we did invite all of Reese's co-workers. We invited Liliana. We invited, is her husband? No, her husband's not Raj. I don't think we invited her husband because we didn't. Yes, level 9. But we did invite Raj because he's one of his co-workers too. And see, I hate when you have an event on the same day as a holiday because then you can't see like the status of either one of them. Y'all don't make fun of my quick bootleg baby shower decorations. We were crunched for time and I was like, stressed trying to go. So this is all we got, okay? And so we're just gonna share the big news with everybody. And then Reese is okay, eat baby pink cake slice. We're having a girl, y'all. We're having a girl. Isn't it cute? So oh gosh, Reese is burning to death. Okay, this was not okay. He has on his party outfit. I didn't plan this appropriately. There's a heat wave going on. They live in freaking Oasis Spring. Oh my gosh, all the guests are hot. No. Okay, so we're gonna change him into his, looks like Jules is changing into his hot weather outfit. Everybody is just like, these hot clothes are not gonna cut it. Oh goodness, yeah, we cannot have Reese burned to death. He already got eaten by a cow plant. He's still uncomfortable from that. He's also uncomfortable because he is extremely hot. And then of course I gave him hot weather wear that is a long sleeve shirt. I'm sorry, Reese. I'm sorry. We'll move the party inside, but I'll just go ahead and let y'all eat and, just celebrate the fact that the baby is a girl. Look at this cute buff from this cake. It's a girl. Reese is so happy to find out that the baby is going to be a girl from the cake reveal. That is Raj. Please get away from this cow. He is on one today. We don't need those problems. So we're going to just try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I really want them to do the fire pit because I do remember that is a part of the holiday tradition. So I want them to get their aspiration points from that. And then I also want them to just have a good time and have a good party. Bess, what do you want? No, we're not donating a simoleon. Your boo is here, or whatever Jules is to you. He's probably embarrassed, like, oh gosh, did Bess just call you asking for $1 again? I'm so sorry. So we are about to what do you say, about to dance or something around the fire? No, there's a fire. Okay, so I forgot that there was a fire. Oh my gosh. Reese is on fire. Reese has been eaten by a cow plant. Now he's on fire. Fallon said, oh, I'm getting out of here. She's got, yes, Fatima. Okay, cool. Everybody, no, Jules is on fire. Okay, so Reese didn't catch on fire. Jules, okay, oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot that Jules is the one who caught on fire. Oh, Fallon is just, Fallon is stressed, okay? First, Isabel came over here ruining things. Then Reese got eaten by a cow plant. Fallon got stressed out and was super angry. Then Reese ate the cake early and revealed to everybody that it was a girl without waiting on Fallon. Now Jules just caught on fire. Reese almost burnt to death. Can anything else go wrong? Like, look at Reese is just like, I got it, it's under control. And Fallon is just like, I'm so sad. Fallon is over it. She is so upset. She is like, this is the worst gender reveal ever. Gosh, y'all. Like, when I told you this episode was chaotic, I just remember that everything kept happening. Yes, I forgot Jules was the one who caught on fire. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. We officially need to move this party inside. If Jules doesn't even leave, oh my gosh. Yay, Sentiment Gang, you are my hero. I promise I won't forget that I owe my life to your heroic actions. And then the cow plant is over here going, oh, he's dancing to the music. I'm like, why is the cow plant going ham over here? Jules is trying to die, y'all. If he don't get away from that cow plant, didn't we tell all the party goers that Reese has been eaten by the cow plant today? Luckily the cow plant spit him back out, but this is too much. This is way too much. Where are the rest of the guests? Everybody was like, oh heck no, y'all got people getting on fire. We are getting out of here. So I'm just gonna move some of the decorations inside and we're gonna try to finish this party. Typically, you're supposed to dance at parties and stuff like that. Poor Jules, man. Go, you can take a shower. We're okay with that. Oh no, we got dust bunnies and trash popping up. It's a lot going on. Fallon's stomach is so big already. She's only in the first trimester. I don't know how well it's going, but I'm pretty sure that we are not going to get a gold level dinner party because it's been chaotic and I feel like we've hardly done anything with our guests because everything has just been going wrong. So we're just gonna have to thank everybody for coming, especially Jules. Like, man, thanks for coming and thanks for staying. Like, you are a true sport, pal. Like, we might need to make Jules become Reese's best friend because I would have left. If I would have caught on fire at somebody's party, I would have been like, yeah, I need to go home. I need to go. You should understand. Okay. I was trying to get Reese to come in here and make some drinks. He hates the mixology skill, but it looks like Fatima already beat him to it because she's in there making drinks right now. So, okay, and the party ended. So where's our score? Fallon just came in here with her sister and she's just like, she just needed a moment of peace and quiet, away from everybody, away from all the music, away from the chaos. And she's just like, this has been the worst party ever. And Fatima's just like, oh girl, it hasn't been that bad, it's okay. And she's like, yes it has, absolutely everything that could go wrong did. And Fatima's just reminding her like, listen, you're pregnant and I need for you not to stress out, okay? You have to think about your baby right now. It's not that bad. Like, you think about that baby in there. So she is like, listen, you know, I got your back, girl. Like, everything is going to be fine. Okay, well, it was a party at least. You'll find a consolation prize of a gently used book in your Sims household inventory. Thanks a lot. Hopefully it's a book that we can actually use and it's not just some random book that doesn't even give us a skill. Okay, so Reese accomplished no, Fallon didn't accomplish hardly anything for the holiday. I really wanted her to get those aspiration points, so I'm gonna try to do that before 2 a.m. hits. I'm pretty sure I tried to do that, and I'm just gonna have Fatima make them like a little non-alcoholic beverage so that Fallon can have it. I want to say hey, water is a safe bet, but I wanted to say like the fizzy fruity drink is non-alcoholic and that Fallon can have it. So yes, okay, cool. I don't know, did she just make that from the bar? I don't care what she made it for, but Fatima's over here like, cheers to my sister and her new boo. You know, like new boo, the new baby. So she is saying, here's to you, sis. Like, I know today was pretty crazy and you're a little stressed, but I'm here and I got your back. You know, I'll never let you fall or fail. And Fallon is just looking at her like, thank you. That sounds nice. I'm still a little upset, but you're right. You know, I'm gonna calm down. Thank you. So cheers to our first baby. Okay, so now that they've had their drink, Fallon is just about to, oh no, I need to disable dishwashing on that sink. Look at the, see, this is why Fatima is here. So Fallon is just like, sis, this house is a mess. How am I gonna go to sleep stressed like this? And she's like, girl, go to bed, I got it. When you wake up, everything will be clean and spotless. You'll have food and you'll be further along in your pregnancy and that much closer to meeting your new baby girl. Like, don't worry about it, don't stress. And so Fallon's just in here giving her a hug like, you literally are the best sister in the world. And Fatima's like, I know, you can name your daughter after me, thanks. And Fallon is like, okay, about that. Speaking of baby names, right? So thank you guys so much for all your help with the restaurant names, but now it's time to name the babies. So they have to have like 3 to 4. I feel like they're gonna have 4, but I was watching Family Feud the other week, and oh gosh, did she get bigger? Her walk is different. Anyway, wait, where is she going? She better not be going to that cow plant, and she's going to the cow plant. Oh my gosh, girl, go to bed. Just go to bed. Anyway, I was watching Family Feud, and one of the questions was like, if a chef has daughters or something, like what is he going to name what spices or seasonings would he name his daughters after? And I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to name Reese's kids after like food themed items. So they had stuff on there like honey, cinnamon, I don't remember all the names, rosemary, sage. Now we can't name the baby Sage because we already have a Sage in my Rosie in the City Let's Play, but you know, everything else is fair game. So you guys look, see, this is what they needed. They needed a calm and peaceful, loving slumber after this chaotic day. But thank you all so much for watching this super crazy episode. Thank you for hanging in with me and my technical difficulties and issues. Please vote in the comments with what names that you think will be great for their baby girl and any other future name suggestions. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.